I just can't believe the level of worship of women in Western culture. I haven't made a video in a long time. Been busy running my anti-moderator militia. Been doxing plenty of people, getting a lot of people in legal trouble, or, maybe worse. But the point I want to make is that there is, I don't even know how to word this exactly. There is an idolatry of women in Western countries, and even especially in America. I don't know so much about Europe, and Canada really is basically just America light, so that that doesn't need to apply. But in America, there is this celebration of everything women do, and I mean everything. They get a gold medal for existing. I mean, really. Here's the story. Yet another woman breastfeeded in public, and there was an old lady, of course, God forbid a man should disagree with her. There was an old lady that was huffing and puffing about it, and she glared her down because, again, God forbid you should confront somebody. She's just going to passive aggressively sit there, and the woman with her titty hanging out passive aggressively sat back, and they glared at each other for a good 5 minutes in passionate love with each other. And then the old lady stormed off, and that was the end of that. However, it went viral. Them, them sitting there doing nothing went viral. That should tell you right there that Americans worship women. They can just sit there and look, mean. They can just, with the resting bitch face, and that can go fucking viral. That's number one. Number two, uh, you know, whether you're pro or anti breastfeeding in public is none of my concern. I don't fucking care. But you're not gonna tell me whipping your titty out while your baby suckles on it is heroic or, politically revolutionary or anything. It's nothing. You're whipping your titty out and your baby sucking on it to get milk. It's a natural occurrence. It's a biological function, probably the only biological function women care about. And so what? Now I understand that it's controversial. Oh, some societies don't like you doing that in public and shit. But that's not my problem. My problem isn't that some people think it's indecent or that some people think that it should be allowed. My problem is that when a woman whips out her titty in public, oh, that's so great. That's for women's rights. That's to the right to be a parent. That's a big one. When a woman wants to be a parent, oh, good for you. We need more mothers in this country. We need traditional values. That's another word they love. We need family. But when a woman is pro-choice, oh, good for you. You don't want to be tied down to a child. Oh, you are so independent. You are so individualist. So we celebrate women wanting traditional family roles. We celebrate women not wanting traditional family roles. We celebrate women being indecent and whipping their tits out. We celebrate women being modest and being well clothed. We literally celebrate everything women do or don't do. Just them being there grants them some kind of praise that they did not earn. And you're gonna fucking tell me anything. No. No, there is no way for me to be misogynistic enough in America for it to amount to the level of quantum worship that goes on with the vagina. They treat the vagina like it is everything. It rises the sun in the morning, the fucking vagina. Why? Because they have the babies? Sometimes, not all the time, because in most countries abortion is very legal, or they could just fucking not have sex. Men gotta deal with that every day. Men don't get to have sex as often as women do. But, there's many different ways to avoid having kids. But again, I'm not even here to argue that point. What I'm arguing is that it's literally never enough for women. You can never do enough for them. You got to praise them more and celebrate them more. And it's why? Who the fuck cares what women do? I don't care what women do. And Roosh doesn't care what women do. Return of Kangs doesn't care what women do. But we're the bad guys because we don't fucking care what women do. We don't care if they're whipping out their titties. We don't care if they dress modestly and wear a burqa. We don't care what the fuck they're doing because whatever they're doing doesn't involve us. Doesn't get us laid, doesn't get us money, doesn't get us our rights protected, doesn't get innovation in technology or in medicine, doesn't do anything. And for that, people get all pissed off. People think that we're being too mean to the women's. We're just being too rude. We're being too whatever. So it's fucking stupid. Anyone that feels like they need to express their outrage over me not giving a shit that a woman whipped out her titty in public and it upsetted another woman, and they're gonna sit there and not even argue, just kind of sit there and pretend argue in their head about the issue of whipping your titty out in public or not whipping your titty out in public. Maybe women shouldn't be able to vote. There, I said it. You shouldn't be able to vote, and that's your fucking idea of political reform. If you got a problem with that, please actually fucking discuss it with me. Don't sit there, and there's no women in this dialogue. Fucking tell me why you feel the need to express that this is some kind of political battle. Oh, but me fighting moderators who are known felons, I know full well that most of these moderators hire underage prostitutes in the Philippines. That's not political enough. That's stupid. Oh, who fucking cares about embezzlement, tax fraud, and, contributing to child trafficking? That's piddly shit. Let's worry about whether or not a woman whipped her titty out in public. Are you fucking kidding me? That's it.